Welcome. Two. I Am Legend was released in 2007 and was directed by Francis Lawerence. It stars Will Smith and is about a disease that has basically wiped out all of humanity, and Robert Neville believes that he could cure this disease. I feel like a lot of my favorite movies came out all in 2007. I mean, I always talk about The Orphanage, I talk about Trick or Treat, I talk about Wreck. I Am Legend came out in 2007. 2007 was a great year for horror, as well as just thrillers, action movies, and I Am Legend is definitely one of the best from that year. I think it came out December 14th in 2007, so it was right at the end of the year, and man, did it really end 2007 with a bang, because this is a fantastic movie. So before I start the review, I just wanted to say that the Three Strangers podcast, we're doing a review of it, and we have a special guest, Your Fave Texan. That's Your Fave Texan, YOURFAVTEXAN on YouTube and Twitch. He's going to be in that video, and it's going to be releasing tomorrow, the day after this video goes up, so Wednesday. And you guys should watch that video because it is so funny. It's an amazing podcast, one of the best that we've recorded. Highly recommend it, but let's talk about I Am Legend in a non-spoiler review. So my first pro that I have with this movie is the acting. Will Smith has one of the best performances that I've seen him in, and a lot better than what he's kind of recently been doing. And that isn't to say that he isn't good in what he's recently been doing. It feels like in this movie in particular, like the stars aligned and he was just absolutely fantastic. And I think he's really what carries this movie, because it's really only him and Sam, the dog, in this movie. We really don't see many other characters, if we see any at all. There's mannequins that he talks to, but his acting performance just grips you. And for what could be seen as kind of boring, since it's only him and a dog, it never feels that way. There's always something happening. Will Smith is always grabbing our attention, whether he's doing funny actions, whether he's saying something really funny, whether he goes into flashback, everything. He just does such an amazing job, and I feel like this is one of his most underrated acting performances in his entire career. Because when you think of Will Smith as an actor, you're automatically going to think of like Independence Day, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Men in Black, The Pursuit of Happiness. You're going to think of all of those. But I think this movie, his acting in I Am Legend, is one of the best, if not his best performance that he's ever shown. And I do just want to quickly say that I don't think Will Smith is a bad actor, if that's how it sounded before. I don't mean that. I think that he's been in a lot of bad movies as of recently, and it's not really his fault. It's more so the direction, the writing that's been the issue, but just wanted to clarify that. Another pro that I have is our main antagonist of the film. They're weird, like zombie, vampire, cannibalistic creatures, and the effects for them are done very well. They're very creepy. We have a ringleader who's like the alpha male. I like the villains in this movie. They're very cool. They have a cool backstory. I like them. In terms of cons, it's such a small nitpick, I feel like, and I really don't like saying it, but if I were to say some cons about this movie, it would be the special effects and CGI. They're not as good as the effects nowadays, so when you watch it, they kind of look dated. It doesn't mean that you can't enjoy the film, it's just something that became noticeable on rewatch. So I just want to mention that, because if there was a con of this movie, it would definitely be the CGI and special effects. Overall, I'm going to give this movie an 8.5 out of 10, and I 100% recommend it. It is fantastic. It's on Peacock. I don't think it's on any other streaming services. It might be. You could look it up. If you have it on DVD, your parents have it on DVD, you have it on DVD, you have the facilities to buy it, do it. It's a great movie. You're not going to regret it. So thank you everyone for watching this review, and be on the lookout for the next review. But let's flash forward to the next review.